Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me today.
We can't change that everything will always...
Now I'm so excited about what I have to show you today because it is not even out yet. It's not going to be out till August, and it's also the #1 installment of the new Chanel Le Rouge makeup collection. It's not just any collection, it's actually the first collection designed by Chanel's creative beauty artistic director Lucia Pica, who is an amazingly incredible makeup artist. She's the brains behind this collection, and it is named Le Rouge because the focus is mostly on the colour red, which is so exciting because the looks that they've put together, and as you can see, I'll pop a little image up on the screen now, Kristen Stewart is the face of the range, and it's a very red, intense makeup look. And using the products that I've got here today, I'm going to show you guys how to sort of do this very red look. So red eye, red lip, red cheeks, it's all very red and it's all very Lucia, but for some reason it works amazingly. So let's get started. I've already prepped my skin. At the moment I'm using my Suman, and this is the Velvet Skin Moisturising Cream. I absolutely love this, it's great for all skin types. And I'm also using the eye cream. I do have a blog post on this stuff, so if you're interested in finding out more on that, head over to stylelobster.com. And then on the lips I've got a little bit of the Dr. Organic hemp oil serum just to give myself a little bit of moisturiser before I put my lip colour on. For primer today, I will be using the Chanel Le Blanc primer. I do really like this primer. I don't actually give it enough time, but it's a really good multi-use illuminating base. So it's going to give me a little bit of illuminator and just prep my skin for the foundation. I've gone all pink because every time I touch my face, I just go red. For the base today, I'm of course using a Chanel foundation, and today I'm using the Le Beige Healthy Glow foundation, and this product came off the back of the Healthy Glow powders that are really amazing. I do really like this. It's like an in-between, like really subdued glow but with a kind of soft matte finish, and I did use this in my other Chanel makeup tutorial, so if you haven't seen that I will leave the link below. So as you can see, that's just evened out my skin tone really nicely. There is a bit of a glow still going on, but that does settle over time. And also I did have my illuminating Le Blanc base on, so that's probably showing through a little bit. Overall, I think the finish is quite lovely though. I am going to do some quick colour correcting underneath the eyes before I apply my concealer. I'll leave the link to this product below if you're interested. Then I'm going to take the Eclat Lumiere by Chanel. This is sort of like a concealing and illuminating pen, so it's really nice for the under eye bags, but I wouldn't put this on without colour correcting because otherwise you're just going to draw attention to the area that you kind of want to disguise. So once I've colour corrected, it's okay to go in with one of these. Goodbye blue bags. So before I move on to using the colour products, I am just going to add a tiny bit of definition back into my face using some cream contour. So cheekbones, under the jaw, temple, and down the nose. God, I bloody love contouring. Just look at that. And then this big, just moon face over here. So I'm now going to take my Le Beige powder that I mentioned earlier, and I use number N30, and I'm just going to set my whole face and also add a little bit of warmth back in as well. I actually forget how much I love the Le Beige powder because it gives you a really subtle wash of colour, so you can use it all over your entire face. It's also a great alternative for pale girls. If you're struggling to find a bronzer that matches your skin tone, then I would really recommend checking out the Le Beige collection. Now is where it gets really interesting because I get to put some colour onto my face, and that means using, for me, the most exciting product in this entire Le Rouge collection, and that is the Chanel Eyeshadow Quad, and I have it right here. Can we just take a second for this? a second for this. Let's just take some seconds. I die. As you can see, it does come with 2 of the little thingies, but I'm gonna use them. They're kind of crap. So I'm just looking at the eye look that Kristen has on, and it is really, really, really red, but it works for some reason. So I'm gonna try and recreate this. Yeah, let's just get stuck in. Start off, I'm gonna take this shade right here. It's the lightest in the entire palette, and I'm just gonna sweep that all over my lid. It will be interesting to see how pigmented these shadows are, because I generally don't find that Chanel eyeshadows are massively pigmented, but then I haven't actually ever played with any eyeshadows from Chanel that are full on like matte. And the fact that they've done a matte eyeshadow palette is super exciting. So let's start. Okay, so I've just put the first colour onto my eyes and I'm already in love with it. This is like a really beautiful, like, I'd say it's like a light camel colour. Oh my god, this is going to be absolutely incredible to use for autumn winter. So I'm going to use the second darkest brown in the palette, and it's this one right here. And I'm going to use this as a sort of transition colour. So I'm going to run that into the socket line. I'm not actually going to go that hard. I'm going to build it up because these are actually a lot more pigmented than I thought they'd be. We've actually got house viewings all day today. We're trying to find a housemate and it's proving so difficult to find someone we like. I think we're on like our 21st viewer. No joke. I fit this makeup tutorial into like between viewings. And then again, I'm just going to run that second darkest brown underneath my eyes and lift it up to the corner. I think I'm just going to take the plunge and go in with this amazing red colour. I've never used red eyeshadow in my life. I'm quite excited. Right, let's do it. Okay, that's my door. That means that our last viewer of the day is here. I really don't think I can go out with one eye done though, so I'll let my housemate do it until I've done the other eye. Hands down, this is the most incredible eyeshadow colour I've ever used. Like, it looks a lot more like orangey on camera, but it's like a really beautiful burnt red colour. Love it. I love, love, love it. I'm gonna get so much use out of this for autumn winter. It's beautiful. And I can already tell that it's gonna be a colour that will suit every single eye colour. Stunning. Lucia Pica, my hat is off to you, girl. As I did with all the other colours, I'm just going to take a little bit of that red and run it underneath the eye. I've added the red. I am just going to go in with the darkest brown in the palette and add that right through the cut crease, and then just define the eyes slightly and wing them out. It's not going to be like a really definite cut crease, I just want a bit more definition. I'm using a small tapered blending brush for this. So now that I've done the shadow, I'm going to line the eyes, and to do that I'm using the Chanel Agape. This is a waterproof, long-lasting eyeliner. So tickly! Ugh. So adding the eyeliner, as you can see, has really, really intensified the look. I no longer look like a crazy person that hasn't had any sleep, but I am going to smudge some of this eyeliner just along the top lash line. Blend that in with my finger. So now I'm going to do some mascara on the lashes. This was the mascara that's in the collection, and it is number 40 Dimensions de Chanel mascara, and opening it I can see that it's like a really, really dark brown colour. Okay. So now that your eyes are finished, I'm just going to give my brows a quick grooming. And to do that, I'm just going to use some powder to define the shape a little bit more, and then run through a sort of a gel just to fix them in place. So there we go. Just made the brows a little bit bolder. I don't want the brows to look too extreme, only because I think the eye look is super, super intense. And also I feel like Kristen Stewart, Lucia, they don't like a perfect brow. I think something that's a little bit just sort of more groomed than anything else. And remember, all the products that I use that aren't Chanel will all be linked below, just in case you want to know what I used. Cool. So I don't actually have a blush. There is a blush that does come with this collection, but I haven't been sent it, but that's alright. I'll just use something that's super similar to the colour in the collection, which is quite an intense pink colour, like bordering on red, obviously. Oh my god! You guys know what time it is! There's a lip time, and I have two products from the Rouge collection which are stunning. To do this today, I have one of the Precision Definer Lip Definers by Chanel, and this colour is 97. I think it's called Desire in French. We're just going to use this to line and define today, and the colour looks like this. Really intense red, kind of matches my nails. Cute! This formula actually feels a lot different to the Chanel lip liners I've used in the past. The other ones are like quite glidey. This one's a little bit more tuggy, but I think that's because it's a matte one and it's long wear as well, so it feels more intense, like you have to really sort of push down a little bit more to get the colour out. This is Rouge Allure Velvet, and it is a matte lipstick, a true matte, and it looks like this. I don't know if you can see on camera, but it's super, super matte in the bullet, and I'm not sure whether when I use it it's going to come up a little bit more creamy, but at the moment it looks super matte. The colour's gorgeous. Be interested to see how this wears because it is a really intense colour. I'm wondering how quickly it will sort of start to wear on the lip. Never in a million years did I think I would use red on my eye, but I think it looks okay. In fact, I think it looks better than okay. I really, really love this palette. I'm going to get so much use out of it for autumn, winter. The colours are just dreamy. I kind of love how matte and bright that red lip is. It's sort of a combination that I wouldn't naturally associate with a smoky eye, especially a browny red smoky eye, to put a bright orangey red lip, but I kind of think it works and it's really different and it's so Lucia Pica. I love the formula of the mascara in this collection. It's beautiful, the brush is stunning, but I think like a really like sort of maroony red tinted mascara would just really offset the eye look even more. Thought I would just make the lip a little bit darker so you guys could see what it might look like with a darker lip. So I'm just going to do that now. I think I prefer the lighter, brighter red that I had on initially. I think this is quite, what's the word, predictable. that bright orange red really suited the warm smoky eye. Was really quite surprising and pleasing. I think I preferred the first one. Let me know what you guys think. Did you prefer the bright red Chanel velvet matte lip, or do you prefer this more autumnal, darker red lip? Let me know in the comment section below anyway. And don't forget, if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and you haven't already subscribed, make sure you do, because I don't post that often, but when I do, it'll go straight to your inbox and you'll get a notification from me. Thanks again for joining me, guys. I hope you all have a lovely, lovely day, whatever you're going to do, and I'll see you really